So what's the difference between a mufsid and a muslih? The first command, direct command in the Quran, is not to be mufsideen in the earth, but rather to be muslihin. A mufsid is someone who corrupts and ruins things in the earth, and a muslih is someone who makes things right again. And as we do work on this earth, seeking goodness and seeking to make things right, we always have to watch ourselves to see if we are in fact messing things up and making things worse. So are we mufsid or are we muslih? And what's the difference between a mufsid and a muslih? So there are two levels of answer that we can mention right now. One level is obviously look at the actions of the person. Is the person doing actions that are prophetic in nature, meaning according to the way of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, or are they the bad deeds of the people of shaitan? But that's the obvious answer. There's another layer of answer, which is that a mufsid and a muslih sometimes are doing the same deed. They're both doing an outwardly good deed. They're both doing something that is on the outside bringing goodness into the world. But then the difference here becomes a subtle difference of the inner reality of each one of them. So the muslih is doing the good deed outwardly with the hands and the mouth, the tongue, with the speech, but he or she is also doing righteousness in their heart while they're doing it. His or her intention is correct, and his or her care and concern for humanity and for the creation of Allah is correct. And they are doing it for the glorification of Allah's name, not for their own name, and they are not doing it to cause any mischief in the earth or to cause any disruption in the balanced order of human life and of the natural order. Whereas a mufsid may be doing a good deed, but they are doing it with different motives, or with a corrupt heart, or they're doing it with an intention to cause corruption, and they're using their good deed as a shield to hide behind while they go around the world doing mischief and touching the world with their mischief. And this is the more subtle kind of difference between a mufsid and a muslih. And so we always must take a look at our inner situation to see, am I doing things with the proper intention, and am I doing things with a clean heart and with humility towards Allah and with the desire that Allah's name be glorified, or am I doing things to cause mischief, to glorify myself, or to entertain myself because I like seeing chaos, or any other of the potential sicknesses of the heart. And so tasawwuf is very important. The science of tazkiyatun nafs, purification of the inner soul, is very important for anyone who is doing good in the world and seeking to cause and to bring goodness in the world, whether it be in the form of da'wah, or islah, or anything else, whether it be volunteer work or doing good deeds in the masjid or volunteering in your community, or just in general promoting good things, even on social media or anything. And so when it comes to the question of such topics as moon sighting, should it be global or should it be local, etc., that kind of thing, even if you are following and promoting the right opinion of the local moon sighting and that the sunnah of Prophet Muhammad in that regard, with what heart are you promoting it? And one way that you can tell that you have a good heart about these things is that you love those whom you engage with. Even if you are in a state of debate or argumentation with other people, it does not feel like a debate and it does not feel like an argument, but rather it is out of love and respect that you speak with every person that you meet, regardless of their stance, regardless of their conduct. Even if they are very belligerent, you are very beautiful in your conduct. And so the beauty that you carry with you is just as important as the message that you carry with you. And so we cannot reduce ourselves to arguing and debating and insulting and being mean and cutting ties we always have to be people of prophetic beauty, behaving like Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in the way that he behaved with people, and having the love towards them as he has love towards the creatures of Allah and the slaves of Allah. So that's the difference between a mufsid and a muslih. What is your conduct and what is the love that you carry in your heart towards others?